Hello, welcome back. Today I'm doing a reading for June 13th until June 19th, 2021. This will be for sun, moon, or rising signs in Pisces should you cross watch. And as always, these are general readings and they might not resonate for you, which is totally okay. Take the things that are for you, leave everything else behind, and let's get into your higher vibes. If this is your first time here with me, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for checking it out. I hope that you will like it enough to subscribe. If the reading today does resonate for you, please do leave me a thumbs up. Leave me your comments, your questions, your thoughts. I do really love hearing from you all. It means a lot to me when we get to connect. So don't be shy and let's see what's going on for Pisces this week. Okay, Pisces, overall energy for you this week is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, we've got an opportunity coming in here for you to mix things up a little bit, I think. I don't know that we're looking at a new job or anything like that, but something that is going to be able to supplement you in some way to make you feel a little bit more cared for and rooted down and available. So keep an eye out for energies coming to you this week. There's definitely some things on the horizon. In the recent past here, Pisces, we have the Emperor, the Eight of Wands, and the Judgment card. So it's interesting, in the recent past and coming into the present energy, there's a shift in your confidence happening here, Pisces. So you were in a place where you're feeling really empowered, feeling very strong, feeling very in your element. And then I think there was an exchange of some kind that happened between you and maybe a few people. Yeah, it's like there's a few different energies coming, but it's having you call into question yourself. Who am I? What do I stand for? What is important to me? Are the parts of me that I felt were of value not actually of value? Are there things about me that I need to work on or change? It's like you got knocked off the pedestal a little bit. I don't know that any of this came in malice. I would say that you were having this as like a conversational debate, something to that effect with some other people, and then afterwards walked away from it feeling unsure about where you stood with yourself and calling some things about yourself into question. Coming into the present energy here, feeding off of this, Three of Swords, King of Cups, and the Two of Wands. Okay, so also we're dealing with some heartache. We're dealing with our emotions feeling a little bit uneasy right now. But because we're in this sort of turbulent emotional place at this point, Pisces, we're now looking at what's my future going to look like. I don't want to be in this energy, so what am I going to do to get out of it? Where am I going to go? What would bring me joy? So maybe you had a life plan that was, rooted in who you thought you were, who you thought you stood for, whatever that looked like. And because we're coming into this place where we're questioning ourselves, maybe we want to readjust that plan. Maybe we feel we need to readjust that plan, or maybe we just need to check back in with it and make sure it is still in alignment with our core values. In the future energy here, Pisces, Seven of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, and the Tower card, which is 16. 1 plus 6 is 7. We've got a real numeric theme going on here. If you are somebody who follows numerology, keep that in mind. Yeah, I guess overall, yeah. Seven of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, and the Tower. So I think we are also going to be dealing with a little bit of self-gaslighting here, Pisces, and it's understandable. You're mentally and emotionally in a little bit of a waffling stage right now. You're kind of, all over the place. Some days you may be feeling really good, really aligned with your purpose and high energy, and then other days you may be feeling the exact opposite. So whatever growth you're moving into, whatever places you feel you're growing into, on some days you may be like, wow, look how much I've achieved, and other days you may feel like you have not achieved enough. Now, we'll clarify, obviously, this Tower moment that's come in here. Something's going to come in to shake up this mindset. I'm hoping it's going to just bring you back into an alignment, recognize your value, recognize where you want to go, who you are, what makes you special and unique, and then we can move forward from there. So let's do some clarifying and see what's going on. We'll start with this Ace of Pentacles in the overall energy for you. Eight of Inspiration coming up again, the Four of Inspiration, and the Justice card. Yeah, your foundation you're feeling was a little bit shaken up. And you're looking for a new opportunity to get something that's going to be fair for you, something that makes sense for you, but something that's going to make you feel more balanced out. I think, and this has been very obvious in the energy, you're feeling unbalanced right now, Pisces, and more so than that, confused about yourself, confused about the way you're interacting with the world, and as a result, you're on what feels like shaky ground, and you're just looking for a place where you can just have that chance to get a solid foundation, to be able to find things to celebrate, to be able to keep the people close to you that also elevate you, lift you up. And I think, having this walls crumbling sort of conversation or mindset shift that's happening here is going to help you get back to that. It might not feel like it right now. Everything might feel in the air right now, but the chips will fall and you will grow yourself back up bigger, stronger. Let's look at the Eight of Wands. Let's see what we're looking at for, maybe the catalyst of this. What has shifted and altered our confidence? Oh, Ace of Materials coming up again, the Priestess, and the Wheel. So if this conversation was happening with others, I think they are people that you trust and value, that are very close to you, which is why it doesn't feel like it was a negative conversation. That's not the energy I'm getting. It's just one that has made you really start thinking about yourself and your role in the world a little bit differently. But as a result, it's also made you realize, I want a fresh new start. I want to be able to close this chapter of my life that I'm in and step into the next one. And I want to feel better aligned with myself again. Maybe you're feeling like you're a bit out of touch with yourself. You've been in this kind of emotional place. Makes it difficult to have honest self-dialogue. So, the Priestess for me always brings up Pisces energy. You have a couple cards in the deck that do that. So for you here, really focusing on I need to make sure I know myself. I need to make sure that the things I know to be true about myself are in fact true and not just stories that I've fabricated or have been told by other people. I want to make sure I really, really understand myself now so I can figure out where I want to be going in the future. And let's look at that Two of Wands, okay? This future forward-looking energy. The World, the Three of Inspiration, and the Five of Voices. Yeah, you're definitely wanting and planning for a new start, a fresh start, somewhere to head, a direction to go in, something to work towards right now. I think you're going to be dealing, again, with self-doubt, with voices in your head telling you can't do things that even though you know that you can do them, things like that. So there's going to be some, we'll say, demons to overcome here, Pisces, but keeping focused on creating this plan for yourself, this drive to move forward that's coming from a place of having considered where we want to go and why. That's going to keep you honest with yourself and remind you when those thoughts come up that are not true, that we all tell ourselves sometimes, that you can say, brain, why are you doing that? I'm focused, I'm moving in this direction, and get over that hurdle. All right, the pièce de résistance. Let's look at the Tower card here in the future energies. Okay, we'll take you. Boom, boom. Empress coming up. The Tower coming up again. And the Two of Voices. Yeah, this is really interesting energy here, Pisces, because it's almost as if universe is going to put in your path your purpose, okay? And by that I mean the thing that you were brought here to do, the role that you were meant to play on this earth and in the lives of other people, and you are suddenly going to be staring it in the face. And I think it's going to surprise you because it might be, way more obvious than you even initially thought it would be. But with it, Two of Voices, there's going to be a decision you have to make about how you're going to pursue it, if you're going to pursue it, how it sits with you. But I think this Tower moment is actually going to be more of an aha moment, where suddenly I'm staring down the face of exactly what I want to do, exactly where I want to go. And, you may be surprised at how it's been around you this whole time. So let's take one last message here for you, Pisces. Nine of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the High Priestess one more time. Okay, really check in with yourself, Pisces. Okay, you are so close to being aligned with your highest path of prosperity, with your highest path of being able to get exactly what you want out of life, have the things fulfilled and achieved for you, be able to feel secure, be able to feel like you're taking care of yourself, like you're making the bank that you need. But it's all going to come from really dialing back in to your intuition, to yourself, trusting your gut instincts and trusting the path that you've been laying out for yourself. That path has come up so much in this reading. So really consider where you want to go, how you want to get there. And that is going to lead you true. That is going to lead you to this moment of self-actualization, self-realization, and that's going to propel you into the future. This, I think, overall is a very positive read for you, Pisces, despite the fact that right now you might not be feeling quite so positive about yourself. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please subscribe, hit that thumbs up, leave me a comment or something down below. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll see you back here all next week.